What's up, YouTube? Today we're gonna rebuild the 76ers. And so I'm gonna speed this up because the video will be like real long. So we're gonna rebuild the 76ers, and the thing about it, I couldn't use the Royal Draft class only because the Royal Draft class, like when you start from NBA Today, you can't. And I started from NBA Today, so everything would be accurate. So we won 52 games. Our first year, and the plan to do is to make the finals, and we'll see if you can do it. I only played 1 year because I don't want the videos to be too long, which I fast forward this one, so it probably it's only gonna be 11 minutes, so I probably could have. We get the 10th pick in the NBA draft, and again, these ain't real players, but this is what the 76ers can really do. I'll pick up a guard. I'll just tell you guys that now. You'll find out in a few seconds here. I'll pick up a guard, but that's something that you guys can easily find out. Um, I mean, it's something guys the Sixers can easily do. Just pick themselves up a guard. Like I chose a point guard in particular because I forgot Markel Fultz was a point guard, or else I would have chose a shooting guard. But it wasn't bad because our point guard is actually going to be a bench. Because I usually when I do these rebuilds, I only focus on my starting lineup. I don't focus on the bench. And this one I was more focused on the bench. So I look at the trade offers, see if they try to offer me any guards. No guards that I see. Ricky Rubio was an eye catcher, but I mean the 10th pick for Ricky Rubio, I don't think he worth it. So I see this guy, Jacko Ruffin, and that's the guy I actually pick. I look at the ranks and all that. I don't know why he was second on that list because I believe he's way better than the first one. And he can shoot threes, and I feel like Ben Simmons needs a 3-point shooter around him. So I went ahead and grabbed him, and I put him on the team. And then I was gonna look at some of the other draft picks and all that. And I'll show you that I do look at some of the other draft picks, but nobody really catching my eye, really. So I think I just go ahead and get us a center because I feel like we need a backup center. And this is but the whole time I'm doing this, I'm forgetting that we have a backup center. You feel me? And by the way, I know if we won the finals or not, but you'll find out at the end of the video because if I tell you, you know what I'm saying, it'll be no fun, man. You wouldn't know. So that's the point. I actually did do commentary on this video, but once I sped it up, it was too fast. You wouldn't be able to hear me. So anyway, over here you can see I grabbed myself a center because I forget that we have Rashad Holmes, and I'm a 76ers fan, so I know all the players that we got. Honestly, I didn't know Rashad Holmes was a center though. I'm gonna be honest with you. I could name every Sixers player, but I could not tell you that he was a center. I guarantee you that. So I look at the Jones. I don't sign any of the rookies only because we don't need them, and I mean, all those are second round picks anyway. I give my rights on Rashad Holmes and TJ McCollum because they're both great players, and I only got paid $1 million. So I'm like, why not? You know what I'm saying? It's crazy they only make $1 million. I be seeing what they be wearing at the games. Like, I know. Never mind. So LeBron decided his player option, so we couldn't go LeBron, and I really cared because I really wanted Paul George. For some reason, I wanted Paul George super bad. So when I seen him get drafted, I didn't care. So the first thing I'm gonna try to do is get Paul George. I tried to get any of these other players, and I was thinking about getting DeMarcus Cousins in the future. You'll see here, but we didn't have enough money for him because uh, we signed that center that I forgot about that we signed. So all I did was I just made a couple adjustments. All I did was do a couple of adjustments. I traded a couple players where they was taking the money. Jared Butler taking them $8 million, which I was just happy. 69 overall taking them $8 million. I was happy to let them go. And I was looking at some of these other players, and we just got them, so I couldn't get them. But I got him and Frank, Jared Butler and Frank, and I looked for some picks. And and basically all I tried to do was get somebody left. So I see that 1 million. That's what really was catching my eye. The cheapest deals because all I running was money because we needed money, so I didn't really care about anything. So I went ahead and got this deal through, as you guys will see. I got that deal, and we needed more money. I checked again, and we still needed more money, about 95,000. So I went ahead and traded 2 players away for over 2 million just to get 1 million back, and that was pretty much it. I traded these. I trade I was going to trade just Justin Anderson. And I'm thinking, do we have another player I could trade? And I traded Tim, and then we traded him for like 2 million. So, I mean it was 1 million. So I traded him, and then we basically get like a couple 100,000 back. So I look for the deepest joint. I found him, and then I go back to sign Paul George. Now signing Paul George, I think it'd be great to get DeMarcus Cousins too, in case he says no. And like my thing is, I'm gonna get DeMarcus Cousins, even though we got Joel Embiid, and I'm gonna just trade DeMarcus Cousins for somebody that's not on the free agent. That's not a free agent. So I offer him a deal too, just because Paul George can easily decline it and not be sick. So I offer him the max too, the max that the team can offer. He actually signs another deal. I don't care. I tried to sign Paul George, and then I got renounced my rights to all these players, Benelli, Ilyasova, and Rand Johnson. I didn't really care about. But JJ Redick, I was a little sad about. So anyway, I was a little sad about that, but we do it, and I was pretty happy with the results. That happened there. And I just let free agency go by, and then I will look at the player progression just to see. See this amount, we was third seed, and we won 52 games, 16 game winning streak at the end of the season. Alright, so I just look at the joint. Everybody pretty much got better. I was kind of worried about Markelle Fultz at the moment. I was like, wasn't he at 83? But then it's like, I'm like, how he grow up if he played bad? But I'm like, I don't know. And yeah, so we couldn't use real rookies, so I was like, I only do one season anyway, so I chose the 2018 joint by accident. It really don't matter because I don't do 2 seasons. I only play 1 season. So anyway, I use my charity camps on Untapped Potential. I use them on Dario Saric, Markelle Fultz, and Robert Cunningham. I actually use them on Markelle Fultz by accident, but it doesn't matter. And sorry, cause I like these three. These three right here are big factors to the team in real life because I watch the NBA games, and I'm really big fans of those. I'm happy I got to do that. First thing first, I wanted to trade Brett Brown. When I first did a rebuild, this is my second video doing. I actually fired Brett Brown and got Mike D'Antoni because I don't like Brett Brown at all. I really don't like that. I hope he gets fired in real life. So what I do in the video game, I do the exact thing that I would real life. I fire him and I get David Fitzgerald, and now I think he just signed a deal. But still, I mean, there's other coaches out there, 76ers. Yeah, so try to find somebody else. I changed the offense too because I feel like this one suited the best. This suited space and space suited everyone on that lineup. So I changed it to that, and I was pretty happy with our lineup. I do go to the minutes just to check the things and check all the plays and all that. I'm saying Markelle Fultz. I'm trying to I do a little customize the minutes and all that just to make sure everything right. Again, you can pause if you need to, or slow it down if you need to. You can slow it down. You know, YouTube got that feature and stuff on phones and all that now. But so I just checked the joint. I'm like, who is this guy? And I'm like, we picked him up. I guess he was a free agent, and we just picked him up. I didn't really know who he was, and I wasn't really too excited about him personally. But I was kind of just like TJ McConnell, like getting him minutes, and I was kind of skeptical about that. So I tried to give him, I tried to try to look and see what we can do to make the team better and really fill out the positions. And I tried to do some trades because we had 3 centers on our team. Well, actually 4 if you count Joel. And we didn't need 4 centers, but I couldn't trade anyone because everyone was new. And I just say, hey, let's see how we do it. So I simulate this, and LeBron James won MVP, and they'll share our season at the end. Rookie of the Year, Jeremy Lamb, 6-man, boom, boom, boom. So this is just all this. We don't get any. Joel and Ben Simmons do not win all first team. Cause I know it's going pretty fast. They do not win first team. I checked Paul George. He won all third team though. And I think our 10th round draft pick does win second team all rookie. And then I just checked over here. Just checked the All-Star game. Paul George and Ben Simmons was All-Stars. And Paul George was in 3-point competition. And Ben Simmons was in the elite. And then Ben Simmons was in the dunk competition too. And the thing is, Joel Embiid didn't make the All-Star game, which was kind of weird, but I don't know. So I just look at this guy because I didn't know how he made the All-Star game. I was super confused on how this guy made the All-Star game. I never heard of him in my life. I just wanted to check how did he make it, and I was looking at, I like Ferguson. He's a cool dude, and yeah. So I was just looking at that, looking at the things, trying to show everybody here, and then I was trying to find the right thing, but I just could not find it. And I told y'all the player of the week, player of the month, for case of the month, in case y'all cared. I don't know if y'all did, but in case y'all cared. And then I showed y'all the stats and all that. Paul George is every 22. You can pause here if you need to. And this is just some of the stats that they was offering and all that. In case you guys wanted to know, this is just some of the stats that they were doing and things like that. This is just some of it. 10 points and Markelle. Shaw Holmes, Jim McCullum. This is just stats. Everybody pretty much balled out this season. And I was kind of skeptical. I was kind of scared. We had the second best record in the NBA. I want to show y'all the Cavs roster because they was second. I wanted to show y'all the Cavs rosters, and this is our roster right here. David Fitzels, Larry guy. And we had the second best record. Houston did bad. I don't know if they had Harden. I should have checked to see if they still had Harden. Yeah. I knew the Warriors got everybody. So anyway, I sent them to Jones, and I was surprised to see the Warriors actually lost the first round and the Cavs. The two teams I was scared of, they lost the first round. So I had so much confidence that we could win. And we actually gentlemen sweep the first round, and we gentlemen sweep the second round. You'll see just a minute here. I just checked the rosters and see Donovan Mitchell because I was so weird. I was like, how did they beat the Warriors? And we gentlemen sweep the second round, and in the third round we gentlemen sweep that too, and then we sweep the Utah. No, actually we don't sweep them. We played them, and I don't think Donovan Mitchell was playing. That was kind of it's kind of ironic. Ben Simmons versus Donovan Mitchell in the finals the next season. You know what I'm saying? This is the rookie year, right? You know what I'm saying? And they play, and Donovan Mitchell, I don't believe he played though. I don't know if he was injured or what, but yeah. So Finals MVP was Paul George. Paul George definitely helped his team out, and 76ers, you definitely won a game. Everybody on the team progressed up, except for Sarge, but he injured, so he might have progressed up. You know what I'm saying? He had I think he was injured for like the whole season. I just try to check some injuries for all the other players. But hey man, I hope you liked the video. Leave a like, subscribe, and comment. I drop videos about weekly. I drop some interesting videos. I'm gonna do a Sixers versus Cavs video up later today when the game comes on. It's gonna be a live stream. So I'm gonna holler at you guys in the next one. Peace.